Hello. I hope I'm not blowing everybody out.
I tell you, instead of feeling
Still
alone,
trying to get
it's better to have real solitude all by
this new
yourself.
mic adapted. What is going on? Oh, I don't like freaking monitor. Let me get that out of the way. I was checking trying to check the quality earlier. There we go. I like that better. Anyway, what's happening? Here we are, another Tuesday in the books.
So it doesn't matter if I'm there
You know,
or not, right?
an excellent point. I was just having a conversation with somebody, and they said, I was talking to somebody in FPV. You all know, but I'm not going to name them. It was just the private messages I was just reading. But anyway, I was talking about frame design, which I've been talking a lot about lately. And what happened to the oh my god, community frame, the folding frame? Does anybody know whatever happened to that? Did they ever like put that on the market? Like, what the? It's an excellent book. Yeah, I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about when they did the whole community thing, whenever he was taking boats, and he had this whole like series where he was going through all the boats and all the feature requests and all that stuff, and then they come up with a model, and then they went through like uh, whatever. They 3D printed a lot of this stuff first. In fact, fuck it, we'll bring it up. Let's just check it out. How about that? Let me say hi to the chat first. We got Fire Mike, Freeload Joe, C Bagsy, what's up? Right, FPV Trucker, what's up, my man? Koala, what's going on? We got Rabble Rotorworks. How are we? Let's get yeah, let's check that out. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. So I did a poll. It wasn't like that anybody made a big deal about it or anything, but I did a lot of thinking after the fact, after last week's giveaway, and I come from like old school like gambling. Like if I walk up to a craps table or something, and I throw a winning or say whatever poker, and I get a winning hand, he's not going to look at me and say, "Well, now you can't win anymore. Step away." That's my mindset, okay? But so I put out a poll, or I mean a poll, whatchamacallit, like a survey kind of. Anyway, and I asked a question what people thought about, whether somebody wins something. Should I remove them from the wheel, or should I leave them? Whatever. Well, the results of that were this. So it looks like the people have spoken, and that person should be removed. Now, I have, you guys know what my opinion is, and of course, I'm in favor of a democracy. So whatever the people want is what's going to happen. You know what I mean? So from now on out, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to remove whoever wins, from the wheel. If somebody wins something, I'm going to remove them. Whatever. You guys get the point. But yeah, at the same time, you got to understand where I was coming from. That was just my mindset. So yeah, I just thought it was interesting. But I see where people are coming from, because this is not the same as like if I'm walking into a casino. We're a community, and I should make sure that I make it fair for everyone, because it ain't like a huge. It's not even the same ballpark, really. I know that was a horrible analogy, but that's where my mind was. You know what I mean? Like, well, anyway. But anyway, let's check that out. I want to see what happened to that frame. So let's head on to Uber to the thing here. Yeah, I did some long range. I've been doing mad long range, and I got a pretty good story. I'm gonna tell you a story, but I'm not gonna tell you like bits. I'm not gonna tell you a lot of detail, because this is going to be a. I was thinking about making it a 2-part series, because there was a lot going on. I can chop it up. Let me put it back on. I can chop this up and just make it a one video. But I thought about making it like a 2-part thing, because it's pretty fascinating, and I think people can learn a lot from what I learned on this journey. Like, anyone can buy a Helion or a freaking Chimera, whatever the hell they call it. Anyone can do that and get some time in the sim and then just go fly long range. But it's another thing when you build your own quad and all the steps that you have to follow in order to do so. You know, so yeah, so I'll tell you the story here in a few when I get on a subject, because I got the quad hanging right back here. It did some work today. I took it for a nice flight. We'll talk about that here in a second. But let's go ahead and hop back over here. Let's check that out, because I am really curious whether this frame ever made it. Is it on their website? What the hell was it even called? Like what? Wait, what the hell is his website even called? Does anyone even know? No, Koala, I ain't doing that. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'll message you after the stream. I gotta. I'm just catching up on chat. Hold on. But no, anyway, Koala, no, I'm not, no, you want it fair and square. I mean, that's not the point. I wasn't trying to, like, that has nothing to do with anything, but the conversation occurred after the fact. It wasn't that anybody was talking shit, don't get me wrong, but it was like kind of like just kind of a cordial conversation. And so I was like, I'm gonna put a poll out there, like, see what people really think, and it's just, So what is it umagod like .com or like I can't even remember, like it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. And what was that frame called? Because I don't remember anything happening after that happened. Like all that, like they come up with a frame and it was functional. Did nothing ever come of that? I'm just super curious, because I was, like I said, I was having the conversation right before I started the stream. Well, I was chatting with somebody, and I just read a couple messages they sent me, and I was like, that's a good fucking question. So, like, folding frame or community frame? That is really interesting. Alright, there's gotta be like a frame. got the grinder remix, Demibot, 250, Moongo, remix. Remix was his one that was like the. Yeah, that's the only frames he's got listed here. So I wonder what happened. I wish I could like ask him. Huh. That's fascinating. Because that was a big deal. He made like a big series about that. Like, it was like a really, really big deal. Does anybody remember that? Yeah, I got it for those. Yeah, thank you there. Yeah, and then like nothing happened. Like what the fuck? That just seems crazy to me. Anyway, whatever. It's just okay. Because I'm about to acquire a CNC machine. If you follow my Discord, it's no secret. And I've been getting into. I've been researching a lot on how to design and cut my own frame, and I got some things, some big ideas or whatnot. But I made a comment about like a community frame. I think that would be fun, and that's how that conversation started. That's kind of weird though. That just kind of, because that was big. Like, I mean, well, not, you know what I mean. Like it was, I thought it was a big deal. Like. He was updating us like weekly. I don't know, it seems kind of weird. So anyway, this has been a journey and a half. The tune is unbelievable. Like, I just can't even, the tune's not even the issue anymore. That's not even what, you know. My issue is I built my own Lion. So I had to go through a series of testing, making sure it did what it was supposed to do. And also that the quad does what it's supposed to do in the event of an emergency or something. So I did most of my testing on regular HQ polycarbonate props, and then today I switched over to these reinforced glass nylon. They're like Cinelifter props. They're great props, and they because with the size battery that I built, it's super fucking heavy. This thing weighs 1,200 grams. And it felt like on the polycarbonate, which are like, they are 7.35s, I think. Yeah, 7-inch and 3.5 pitch. It felt a little squishy. You know what I mean? And I don't want to undermount my battery because I like to be able to push my weight through a turn rather than pull it. What that means is, well, I'm sure you know what I mean. In other words, if I have the battery on the bottom, I got all that weight down there, and I go around the turn, it's going to pull me around that turn. Now, if I have the battery on top, I got to push that weight through around the turn. So that's kind of why I went with these props. I wanted a little more bite. But, as you'll see in the video that I'll be publishing within the next couple days, probably Thursday, those props will was eating my freaking milliamps like crazy. Like, it was chopping into it bad. It was mopping milliamps like crazy. I was actually surprised of how much it was mopping them, because like on the regular 70-35s, it was like, okay, say I took off my average cell would stay around 3.8, 3.7, and I did like straight 6 minutes. I literally set it up, I put it in GPS, returned to home, and let it do circles above my head for 6 minutes straight. Like, just, you know what I mean? You'll see all this. Well, I noticed that when I'm coming to land and in like the certain angles I had to do, it was just felt like I was sliding on ice a little. But with these props, it's cutting right into that ice, dude. It's just like it's on point, but it's eating that battery up. Like as soon as I took off today, I did a little over 2 kilometers, and yeah, and it got scary. Put it that way. Reload you. My mic needs up. Hold on 1 second. Music might need to go down. Let's take the music down. Let's go into here. Yo, how about that? Does that sound alright? Let me know if that sounds good. All right. Perfect. Yeah, Koala, I thought about going with Genpan. I was checking them out. They also have a reinforced glass nylon. The only thing, I don't know why, I hate the fucking shape of their props. I know that sounds like ridiculous, but I hate the shape of their props. I don't know why. But they have a prop out there. It's the, I think they're the Falcon Rad prop. And they got the nickname, the banana prop. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, no, you know what? The past week and past 2 weeks, I've watched so much of his content between him and who else? Well, Nurk, because I was just watching a lot of Nurk's old stuff because of the center lifter build and his prop testing. Ross, what's that one? What's that? Ross got a drone, or what? Ross, what the hell's his name? I hate to mess his name up. But anyway, I've been, dude, like that's even in the video, like my video that I'm about to drop. I've been working hard on it, but this has been a pretty cool journey, and today's flight was fucking epic. Like, it was funny. It's great. Like, everything that could have went wrong, but it was perfect. Like, the way everything, like, it was great. First thing I did was message Alex. It was like, weird. I was cracking up. I was like, oh yeah, absolutely. No, Falcon Rat. That's like, yeah, that dude lives and breathes that stuff, man. And like, I can listen to him. Like, I literally I would put him on and like lay down, like take a nap or lay down, at night and just kind of kick on like some of his archival shit and just sit there and listen. Because he'll just go on and on and on and explain things, and that's you know. So, like I said, I don't want to get in too many details with my video because I don't want to give anything away. But I will say, uh, unless you're carrying some serious payload, these reinforced glass nylon props, or let me say, unless you're like planning on doing some serious diving, like diving the fucking Khalifa or whatever, what is it called, Barge Khalifa or whatever the hell it's called. Unless you're planning on diving something like that with some serious weight, that's the only time I'd really ever use these props. Because I'm probably gonna, if I'm just going to cruise like a long range, just regular cruise and shit, I'm gonna stick with the 70 35s. MNTL, what's up? Yeah, actually, I'm working on. I gotta throw this ESC in tonight. Asked me if I was still flying the Quicksilver. Absolutely. Yeah, I've been like, I'm on vacation right now. I got 7 days, and I started it last Saturday, and I don't have to be back to work till next Sunday, which is amazing. And it feels weird not being at work but getting paid. That's freaking pretty awesome. But so I'm gonna get like a shit ton done. But yeah, I'm gonna finish that quad up tonight. What else? Is there something else? I don't ever have like a script or anything for this. I just kind of wing it. I turn the shit on and I just start talking. So yeah, I think that's about it. I think I was just gonna bullshit a little. Like I said, anybody got questions? I got answers. Well, mate, I might have answers. But and we can just bullshit. That's another thing I've been meaning to work on. I've been so tied up with this freaking 7-inch, being obsessed with it. Is targets. And Freelojo, the reason I asked you, I didn't even check to see if you even replied. Anyway, that diatone, see what, I was going to go in there and start digging around, but when I realized it was the diatone with the MPU 6000, that's really all that target needs to know. But you said something about it not having a baro, and that it calls for a baro. So I'll have to ask Chaotix or Hanford about that. So it should work fine, honestly. I mean, it's just not. The firmware is not going to employ something it can employ. So if it's got a baro or if it don't have a baro, I don't think that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't see why. It's up to the firmware to employ that part. So if it's not there, then it's not going to worry about it. Or you know what I'm saying? So it should work. That target should just work. Because it's for the MPU 6000. I mean, that's just, But like I said, I'm going to look. That's my next step, actually. Now that I got most of this out of the way, I'm diving into that tomorrow. And I'm going to start messing with targets. Because I got like 5 or 6 more other emails about targets that I got to get into and start working on for Quicksilver. Yeah, you like it yeah, hell yeah, man. So you like it on that Quicksilver. What flight controller were you running? MNTO. Hey, MNTO, is that like, what is that? That's an acronym for what? Montreal? Speedy BF4? Right on. Is that now, is that the BMI 270, right? Yep. Yeah, definitely. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I got you. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't know. I don't think I mentioned it in the video. You know, I regret releasing the video the way I released it, but I was so damn busy that week, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw in a tutorial in the middle and just kind of toss it out there. I should have took a little more time on it because I kind of got a little shit over it because I was so, you know, I mean, I should have. Maybe I should have put the one that I recorded after the more formal one that was kind of explain things a little more. But I didn't want to scare people away from thinking it was any harder. But at the same time, when I released the version that I released, in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, I sound like an idiot, don't know what I'm doing, so they're just gonna be like comfortable with it. Or you know, it was my, I don't know, kind of hard to explain, but I kind of sound like I'm fumbling around, but I kind of, you know, but like, and I was just kind of showing how easy it is for, you know, whatever. But well, hey, Prelojo, you can easily go to the Discord. You're on the Discord. Not my Discord. I'm talking about Quicksilver. And you can ask Chaotix or Handfur. One of them two names. Beakliner is Handfur, but that's what he goes by on there. But you can ask any one of them guys. I've been so damn busy that I haven't even. Like I said, I had the first thing I tackled was this 7-inch because I started a video on it, and I was like, I gotta get this video done. And like I said, I was thinking about making 2 parts to it. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this yet. It could be a 20-minute video, or I can make 2 parts out of it. But oh yeah, dude, they'll help you absolutely. But yeah, you can just shoot over there and be like, hey, can you help me out with this? And they'll help you out with it. In fact, he told me that in a message he just sent me not too long ago, because we were talking about targets, and I said, you know, I'm not well versed in creating targets. I'm learning all this as I go. And he said, no. That was exactly what he said. He said, no worries. Yep. Ask Chaotix or, you know, himself in the Discord. Yes. But yeah, I'm going to throw that. I got a BLA 32 ESC that I'm going to be throwing in the Quicksilver quad tonight. Finish that up. I noticed that I was trying to do the old wrap with where I run the prongs through them little holes. I don't usually do that. I hate doing that. And I did it that night, and I just don't like the way it is. So I'm gonna pull that back apart, pull that off, put the XT60 mount, or you know, solder it down, solder the lead down, and then I'm just gonna solder the cap on the other side here, like I usually do. Just yeah, do it right. I don't like that mess in there. I don't like the way it looks. So that's kind of why I was bitching last time. The end of the stream. Anyway, I guess get my iron hot here. Well, mental, whatever you go by, MNTO. Uh, you did do the filter tuning, right? PT, the what I yeah, what I recommend in the video at 100 hertz, and then the just turn off the second low pass filter, and then leave all the other filters alone. Because what I did notice when I didn't do that, when I just left it the way it was, it flew fantastic. But I noticed, you notice I like to stay upside down for long periods of time. I noticed as I was gliding upside down, inverted, I saw like a rumble in the camera. Like a little, you know. But now, after I did them filter settings, it's on point. I go upside down, it's rock steady and falls perfect. That's what I look for in a well-tuned quad. Oh, okay. Well, that was one thing. That is one of the main objectives here, is to find, like, I have my own little quirks or whatever, my own little like I noticed that on when I'm trying to get real tight in the maneuvers, it likes to slide out a little. I know what I have to do to tighten that up a little bit. So there is some tightening up to be done. But other than that, dude, just for something that is like out of the box that you just load on a quad, like any quad, like it's amazing. That's another thing that's amazing to me. It's like almost any quad you can just throw this on. It's gonna fly amazing out of the box, compared to what you would have to go through to get something to fly half decent on, you know, Betaflight or whatnot. And I'm not trashing Betaflight, so calm down. Jesus, I got a lot of hate. But anyway, I was never trashing Betaflight from the get-go. I was always, because I'm sitting here watching people bitch about this and bitch about that, and then when I say like something or put up with like some kind of solution, then I get attacked at the same time. But that's expected, right? Yeah, I mean, especially if you know what you're doing a little bit, if you understand how a pig controller works, just a little, just understand what, you know, your P&D relation is very important. All I is there is just to keep P&D in balance, basically. So, you know, as long as you kind of understand how a pig controller works, yeah, I mean, you'll be good. Well, that's what, like I said, I was watching that kid last week or whatever. Like, and then I come across a couple more videos just literally just the past couple days. It's like I said, I'll get bored and like I'll just type in FPV drone or whatever, and the first things that pop up, I'll run down a list and I'll look for the newest shit. I don't care what the name is. I don't care how many subs they got. I don't care how many views they got. I'll click on it and see what's going on, because that tells me what is going on in the FPV world. You know, if it's 2 days old and he's got 20 views, I'm going to watch that. I'm going to see what this kid is and what's he doing. I hope he only has 1 or 2 subscribers, because I want to see what his mindset was, how he learned to get where he was at, you know. But anyway, what I was getting at is it's just I see a lot of these kids out there, and like when Barbell says, you forget how hard it actually really is. And I disagree, because what I mean is it don't have to be that hard. Like, it really doesn't. A lot of people like to defend that because it's like a badge. Like, I went through a lot to learn this, so you ain't taking that away from me, or whatever. Nobody's trying to, you know what I mean? But you get that kind of, you know. Well, let me get my workstation squared away. And we'll dig in. Anyway, I don't know if I like this microphone or not. Like, I listened to bits and pieces of the last stream, and it's okay. We'll see how it sounds. Not, well, I'm gonna get one anyway, but I was really looking into the DJI, the new mic 2. I like how they just gave up on like trying to think of any fucking names anymore. You know, they just come out with something new. They're like, fuck it, call it 3. You know, like, who's that guy around the table when they're coming up with fucking names? What could we call this? 4. Great idea. Just think it's funny. They don't, bother. Well, I guess they tried a little with the Integra. Ooh, you got it. That's what I wanted to see right there. Rabble. I've been racing and flying Quicksilver for over a year, and I can't see going back. Listen, that was one of the questions I asked my friend there at Quicksilver, with the main dev. I asked him about what he thought about racing, and the reason I say this, because if you notice in that video where I lock onto that home or pitcher's mount, and I'm shooting, dude, that thing wanted to circle that thing all day. Like, that quad locked on that, and I'm 3/4 almost full throttle, just go, just, dude. And that right there told me, I'm like, this thing wants to race. Like, I'm not kidding you. So I want a racer, I don't know, like, I gotta check you out. Obviously you have a YouTube channel, I have to check you out. I don't know how much racing you do, but I'm super curious to see how this, because I know this has got to fly amazing in racing. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, especially 5-inch race is what I'm talking about. I think this thing, it just seemed like it wanted to race. Like I said, I brought it up. I was like, dude, what do you think about racing? So there's difference here is Quicksilver, from what I understand, is used to running DL Heli S or Blue Jay. In fact, I think it runs better on Blue Jay. When I mentioned that I was going to DL Heli 32, there wasn't no doubt or anything, but kind of was like, there's no need to go to DL 32. But ECST, smooth as butter with that AT32 chipset. And I'm just gonna lock it at 48K like I do with everything outside 5. So, yeah. See, that came. Look at that. That was just a mess, dude. I've never had that much problem. Like, look at that. Because it latched on to that fucking prong right there. And then, yeah. That was kind of good. Try another one of these because I think I. Yeah, I could just. None of that. That's just crazy how none of that stuff. So, that was my problem. You're talking at me, I'll see it in a second here. Oh, I got this way too hot. I had the temperature up because of the walls. Blowing off the top. Oops. Uh, outstanding. Me. Whooptopia, huh? Oh yeah, man, that's cool. That's what's up, brother. Yeah, if I was, I'm gonna get back into whoops, and I swore when I do, it's gonna be all fractal because I like that idea. And I got plenty of ducks I can cut, because that's pretty much what you can do, right? You can cut your own ducks and put it on the frame. Is that am I correct or am I wrong in saying that? Because I'm not a big whoop guy. Oh yeah, man, that's what's up, Rabble. Congratulations, brother. Yeah, that's what I swore like when I found out about fractal. I was like, that is the way to go right there. Like I saw see Audie when he first found out about him. I think he wasn't in favor of him or something at first, but I think ain't he messing with him or something now. I think because I remember at first he was like iffy about him or something like that. Yeah, that's hell yeah. Yeah, that's the way I'm definitely gonna go. It's fractal. See, when I went to look him up, oh, he likes the 65. Okay, realize you. When I went to look him up, this was a year and a half ago, probably. They was like so. I couldn't really find them because they didn't have them like in stores or anything. And then I think all I had was their website or something like that. And I can't remember why I didn't go for it, but at the time, probably because I just wasn't into whoops as much at that time or whatever. But in fact, that's probably what I'm gonna grab. I might even grab one tonight, tomorrow morning. And I will definitely do 75 millimeter because I have a lot of 75 millimeter ducks. So, what do you guys recommend? Like as far as size wise in the fractal, or does it? I mean, I know there's some people are like there. Some people swear by 65 and 75 or whatever. My opinion, okay. I know that Ciotti likes to say that 65 is his favorite, and he does his whole thing with it. What I like about 75 is I can rip it in the house and I can rip it out the house, and I like that idea. It's like my favorite part because I'm not always in the house. So you know what I mean? Like if I want to fly outside, like I was opening windows for all last winter. I had a blast. I would just open a couple windows on like a 50-degree day, and I would sit there and power loop my house, fly around, fly in one window, power loop this, come around, go out another window, and power loop my porch. Like that was great. Like I had a blast doing it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. 75. Yeah, I'm not planning on racing. I was never a competitive guy. So, guys, I gotta pee real quick. I'm sorry. I didn't even pee before I came down here. Give me 2 seconds. Won't be long. Return of the Mac. Here we go. I went away when I this fuck when I was a kid. I had to go to like a fucking like boarding school. Or no, it was a military academy for kids that were bad. And I went away. It was 1996, so I was 16 years old, and I got thrown out for fighting. And when I came back, I get to the park where we used to line our cars up, all my friends and stuff, and they were playing that stupid freaking song, "Return of the Mac," because they all call me Mac. That's my nickname growing up, and I've hated that fucking song ever since. So of course, after that, when I'm walking bars and stuff, later on in my years, people would play that stupid fucking song. I hated it. So, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention on the subject of on the 7-inch, I updated the firmware to the B55. Oh my god, does this thing fly amazing. Before, like, I don't use stabilization, you guys know that. Unless sometimes on a 7-inch, if I plan on doing an actual, like, cinematic flight or something, or try to do something like that, I might kick it on. But, oh my god, this thing is so smooth. Like, it's unbelievable. Wait till you guys see this video I drop in a couple days. You're gonna be like, you'll be impressed. Like, I'm just super, super, like, surprised. Like, the throttle logic is insane. Anyway, that's on a 7-inch. Let's get back to what we were talking about here. Robbie FPV. Is that how I say that? It's an interesting way to spell it. If that's the case. Robbie. I like it. Yeah, it was. Oh, there was shit in the music. Yeah, there was sound effects. That's hilarious. Right on, Robbie. Alright, let's get back into this. Get this freaking that boy on there. Just gonna put a couple tits on here. Call it a day. Clean her up. Real good. Oh, my mic wasn't there. You guys couldn't even hear me talk. Great. Fantastic. Hot damn. Alright. Anyway, I was saying, this is fucking weird. I've never had this happen before. Blah, 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 blah. Actually, I did have this happen before. It's called build up. So, from too much, we don't want too much of this stuff. And you get some junk on there, and the solder don't want to fucking flow. So, I gotta dump a little alcohol on here. Where's my brush at? You know, they call this shit no clean flux, but that got pretty fucking dirty, man. Which I do use a lot. Yeah, that got pretty messy. But it can react now. I think it's the longest I've ever spent trying to put fucking 60 days. Now this shit fucking should. We're in like Flynn. I know that's the correct way to say it, right? A lot of people say we're in like Flint. No, it's in like Flynn. Flynn. In like Flynn. Don't believe me, Google it. What is going on? How is that even? What is going on right now? I've never had so much problem with a fucking XT60 in my life, dude. Never. Ever. I can't trust that. I can't trust that. There ain't no way. There's no. I'm gonna have to build another one. Because this was already short as fuck. The solder's going bad, but on a bowl? No, that don't make any sense. Fuck. Well, no, that's the thing. I had too much flux, and I was screwing it up, so I backed off on the flux for that reason. Just a little, but I still put. You know what? You got a good point there. Let me just add my normal like that's what, you know, usually I bark on it.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm afraid it's nothing more than a daydream.
I'm just saying I can't have that ground.
Daydream.
She started
Oh, I see. So as soon as it stops raining,
It's just fucking weird. I've just never had that much trouble. Fucking strange. Never had that much trouble. Like I said, that's like the easy part. Getting the ESC ready. Actually, everything's easy about this anymore. Hardest part, and it's not even really hard, it's just like irritating, is like when I have to repen a plug. It's like the hardest part. Other than that, it's like I need to shit myself. I got real cocky there over last summer, and if you guys remember correctly, Friday, what on that Friday? I know I fried a Kiss Ultra that I had to repair, which in this plug here, still flying amazing. Friday, yes, he wasn't, or no, or did I? Friday, but I got cocky, and I was like, oh, Friday, I don't need no smoke stopper. I don't need this. I don't need that. I got all cocky, and sure enough, I find some shit. What is this? What wire just come on? Why do I have to?
pretty sure. Yep, I'm gonna have to replace those. That one. Alright, so this one.
Did the time come for you to be your own man and take on the world?
I'm gonna swap.
Sure.
J. Robbie. Yeah. That's another thing I got listening. Wireless ear practice, but I'm always like in super fear of them because I hate having that echo from that latency. So I need shit that's on point. And I don't think there's a whole lot out there that's gonna offer like absolutely zero latency. That as far as like wireless. Because I get an echo when they're wired, so why wouldn't I get an echo when it's... I'm talking about the latency. Like I hear my voice and I hear what's going on. I spend a lot of time in the studio and I'm a weirdo when I'm a sound guy. So when it comes to like shit like this, I don't even try to make it sound good. It's almost next to impossible because I know what's needed to make it sound good. And none of that is here, so I really enjoy it. I'm like, yep, this is what it is. Alright. Suck it right in to the threads. You'll know it because when you go to try to bend the wire right here, it'll suck it right up in there because that is all hard now, right there. That's when you know you've got a nice tin wire. Did I tell you guys about, I fired this thing up last week, right before I took it apart, and nothing was working. I'm like, what the fuck? Here, the 5-volt regulator, right here, came undone. I don't know how that happened. So Oh, Mike's right here. Oh, it was here. Oh, you guys couldn't hear me. You guys, like, can you hear me now? How about now? About right this second. Can you guys hear me now? My bad, guys. See, this is a learning process. What? You guys still can't hear me again? It's not directional. Like as to, I've been like this all night. So are you telling me it sounds different from when I'm like this to when I'm like this? Because there can't be. Because this is not directional. It's just noise canceling. Hello. 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 All right. So I'll just try to stay in the mic, in the moment, in the mic. Here we go, boys. Going in deep. We're going in nice and deep, right? Nice and deep, right, I don't really like this. But you know what? Screw it. I don't hate. Penetrate. Whatever it is. Ooh, I think I just bridged two. I sure did. Bam. That's what you do if you ever bridge the two. You just don't panic. And you just take your iron, you just lay it in there. And do a little slice and dice, and everything will work out real nice. It's a test squad. Don't hate me. It's just a test squad, guys. It's just a test squad. I don't like the way. You sons of bitches. need some flux. Bring that shit back home. You know what I'm saying? I'll take them tags out of there. Alright. Good, guys. I will go over her with a fine tooth comb. Pussy. Ugly ass. Ugly ass. Solder joint. Right. So I have a butt. I missed that. It's fucking hideous. Oh yeah, that is huge, boys. Actually, kind of looks ugly on there. Yeah, it looks ugly as fuck. I wish you guys were seeing what I was seeing. Get closer. I mean, it's not like show. Glare makes it look like it's all fucking weird and shit, but it's all good, trust me. Alright, so I got 2 wires off now. This is fantastic. So now I gotta figure out what the fuck did I lose there? Hold on a second, guys. I can get in the mic situation. Anyway, I'm looking over this diagram for the Mamba MK3 because I need to. I need to get the correct. Why is this so like? No, that's ESC. Fuck. 720. Oh, I get what it's saying. Okay. Boom. Alright. Got you. Alright. So, where I was on that is. That was my receiver. So I need to remember. Okay, something goes there and that one goes there. I got it. Good. Got this. Got this. Yep, that's my RTX. So do that last. So let's go ahead and do my. Right, these are my air units. RX-TX. Then it goes, what? Dude, my door had to come out. Sorry. Hold on. I got that. I didn't realize what time it was. I want to try to get. Well, I'll tell you what. Because this is all dietary, I don't have to fucking do a pin out. God, it's like the first time I haven't had to do a pin out forever. Now, I just gotta grab an old. Gotta make. Here's one. Really dietary, right? That is. But regardless, it works. Wait, there's one. There's one right there. Brand new one. Right this baggie. Should do. Alright. And because it's dietary, don't have to fucking worry about it. I don't know why they gotta have a stupid tag on it. What's going on right now? Serious? I sure am. Dude, fuck. So that's my MSP. These are my receivers. Just gotta set the ESC right, because right now it's reading a VHALI 32 ESC. Don't even know what's going on. So we will do that whenever. I don't know. I'm off all week. I gotta get out of here, guys. It's after 9. So she's up and running. All I gotta do now is I gotta get into the VHALI 32. Configured her and bring her back or get her set up, which is what I'm gonna do is make sure my props are in. Well, 48K lock, timing at 23, the usual suspects when it comes to a good flying quad and an ESC tune. So that's about it, and I'm gonna do that. I might stream. Might stream Friday morning or something. I don't know yet. We'll see. My son leaves, goes to his mother's on Friday morning, so I might finish that up then. So in the meantime, I have some other stuff I got to take care of. But yeah, I got to get out of here. Thanks for sticking around. And you guys are awesome and be real. You guys are real. What I mean is, keep being real. Let me get, you want to join a Discord, hop on over, talk to like-minded friends and pilots, friends of the hobby, pilots. You guys can swing over and, yeah. We got a nice little community there. Give me 1 second. Now I'm going to drop it in the chat.
There we go. It's right there. All right, guys. I gotta get out of here. I get my 2-year-old to bed. You guys keep it real. Stay flying. Do what you gotta do. Put it that way. So you fucking keep the quads fucking ripping. I want to come up with a name for this. I think because it's kind of like a podcast, but not really a podcast. But I want to come up with a name for it. I think it's like a fitting name because I'm gonna start having some guests eventually, and I think a good name would be like Tuned. Just throwing it out there, like Did I see Mr. B? There he is. I thought I saw his name. Let me double check the chat here, guys. I was away for a minute before I say bye, in case I missed anybody. Yep. Don't look like I missed too much. Kind of a chill night, like always. I love it. It's the way it should be. All right, guys. I gotta hop off of here. You guys keep it easy. Be safe. See you next time.